So after Tom's stand-up, you probably feel like you've been wearing like a sweatshirt for like 2 months and haven't taken it off, and it's just like itchy and just heavy with your own sweat. So this next comedian is like human laundry detergent. Vincent Bryant, everyone.
People clapping, that's not something I hear often. I think I need a checklist on how to act black. It's apparently really hard to do. Everyone's telling me I'm doing it wrong. I think part of the issue is that people have such weird expectations on how black people act, right? Like, there was this one kid I knew, this weird kid, who had like these two specific stereotypes in mind for black people. Like, apparently to him, black people were either like the gangster type, like sagging pants, sideways gun, like they make rap music, they say the N-word all the time. And then the other stereotype is like always dressed in business professional. I'm talking like immaculate suit and tie, have a Bluetooth headset in, they're like talking business, they've got their fingers in their ear. And for some reason they're also saying the N-word all the time too, so I don't know how that works. So yeah, I don't know like what black people this kid knew. I feel like the only two he knew were Jay-Z and Morgan Freeman. There were a couple kids who decided to try and like test me to see how black I was. I know it's like stupid, but for some reason I played along. Because I was a stupid kid. Shocker. So this kid goes, "Hey Vincent, say the N-word." Except he doesn't say the N-word, he says the actual N-word. So I go, "Okay, N-word." Except I didn't say the actual N-word. I actually said N-word. The next kid goes, "Okay, Vincent, say G Willikers." I say G Willikers. He says, "Yeah, you're white." So I have an interesting life. I'm abstinent. I'm abstinent by choice. Not by my choice, by other people's choices not to have sex with me. But you know, there are benefits to that. Like, for example, someone could like come up to me and go, "Hey Vincent, fuck you," and I could be like, "No one has yet." You'd be the first. What sort of comeback do you get once you've had sex? "Hey man, fuck you!" "Oh no thanks man, I'm all tired after last weekend." You should have been there. You ever been in a football pileup? It was almost like that. I'm trying to remember my next joke. So, let me bring out my phone real quick. This is all part of the act. Yeah, so my brothers like to say, they're really harsh on me. They're like, "Oh goodness. Did I turn this off?" Yeah? Okay, so my brothers are like really harsh on me. Like they always tease me, say, "Oh Vincent, you act like a robot." Like, "Oh Vincent, this is you, beep boop, beep, I'm Vincent." And I get sick of it. I need like the perfect comeback, but I don't have the right software installed. And I have to like set aside an hour to update, so I haven't gotten around to it. And like if the update doesn't install properly, then you have to wait another hour for it to sort itself out. So it's like too much. Robots are gonna be the future though. Like they will be everywhere in society. You'll walk into the bathroom and the toilet will be like, "Hello, beep boop, welcome back. I hope you took my advice and ate more fiber." You'll walk into a McDonald's and this smiling, cheery robot cashier is gonna greet you like, "Hello, welcome to McDonald's. It's our pleasure to serve you," which is weird in a McDonald's. You do not go into a McDonald's expecting to see smiling faces. You go into a McDonald's to remind yourself that other people are also struggling with sorrows. So, I'm a DJ at the radio station on campus, WLFR, and yeah. Thank you. Tune into my show, please. I don't know how many people listen. I suspect the number is greater than 2, but I'm not sure. So there's a request line, right? And normally I don't get any calls. which is fine. You know, I'm like sitting in a room by myself, playing a bunch of music. So it's like my bedroom away from my bedroom. So I'm doing my thing one day, playing music, and the phone rings. So I pick it up, and I pick it up. And I say all professional, like, hello, WLFR, Vincent speaking. And the guy on the other end says, are you a communist? I'm not sure I heard him properly. Okay, I was unaware there was a button on the side. So I turn to him, or no, I don't, because he's not in the same room with me. That would have been weird. I'm not sure I heard him correctly. As if you could mishear that sort of question. So I say, I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Yeah, sure.
And he says, are you a communist? And then he goes, oh man, I'm just kidding. Great show, love your stuff, keep it up. All right, see ya, click. So now I'm having a full-blown identity crisis in the middle of the studio. I'm like, I'm not a communist, right? Right? I mean, okay, sure, I'm a college student. And yeah, the capitalist machine is cruel and uncaring. But I love the free market. I love wealth inequality. So I'm like ruminating on this, and then I see the specter of Karl Marx like floating through the window. And I'm like, no, he like approaches me. Redistribute the wealth, Vincent. It must be redistributed, Vincent. I'm like, no, stay away from me. Adam Smith, Milton Friedman, lend me your powers. We expel Marx from the station. And then I return to playing a bunch of music that no one's ever heard of. So I have this bad habit. Everything I say in a conversation needs to be funny. Like every single thing needs to be a joke. So when I don't have anything else funny to say, I just kind of fall silent.